Welcome parents, guardians,
I'm going to
and
transition
families
back to
of the class of 2020. We are very
because I
proud
don't want them
of
to
this graduating class.
I don't want to see them.
We thank you for joining us today to
They should see
celebrate their
this one.
accomplishment
So I
and
always do a
achievement of
beginning
this
on this,
milestone.
closing on this one.
Please stay in your zone during the
This is
ceremony,
too long.
except one parent or family member who can come to the flagpole
There you go. See,
for
you see that?
pictures of the stage portion of the ceremony.
So now
Our
I have 5
professional
people
photographer will
on.
take photos and provide free of charge one 8x10
So now
photo
I'm
to
going to go
your
back and do
graduates
this
with
stuff.
their diploma on June
So that's
16th. If you would like to purchase additional photos, please see Mr. Kirk Raymond. He's there at the flagpole now before you leave. As a reminder, please maintain appropriate social distancing for the full hour. After the ceremony, you're invited to stay and take photos using the backdrops around the quad. So you see those white ones, please do not come into the stage area. Please be ready to leave the school when we announce the session is over. Bienvenidos padres, tutores y familias de la clase de 2020. Estamos muy orgullosos de esta clase de graduación. Le agradecemos por estar aquí hoy para celebrar sus logros y su éxito académico. Por favor, durante la ceremonia, quédense en su zona, excepto por un padre o miembro de la familia que puede venir al asta de la bandera para tomar fotos de la ceremonia. Nuestro fotógrafo profesional tomará fotos y le dará una foto de 8x10 a su graduado con su diploma el 16 de junio. Si desea comprar fotos adicionales, consulte al señor Kirk Raymond antes de irse. Por favor, mantenga una distancia social adecuada durante toda la hora. Después de la ceremonia, les invitamos a quedarse y tomar fotos con familiares y amigos usando los telones de fondos alrededor del patio. Prepárense para salir de la escuela cuando anunciemos que la sesión ha terminado. Una vez más, gracias por estar aquí para honrar a estos alumnos hoy. Thank you once again, families and friends of the class of 2020, for joining us here today for this graduation experience for the class of 2020. In a moment, our graduates will be exiting the library, which is to my right, your left. They'll be walking through the corridor up by the office and pausing here in the center for a few words from me to this class. So you'll have a photo opportunity, hopefully from each zone. You have a good angle of photos from the students when they exit, come down the middle, and then they'll proceed around the backdrop. So thank you. Please do applaud and cheer on all the graduates, as we're very proud of them. And welcome again to this graduation experience. Welcome, graduating seniors. Thank you for taking a moment to pause here so I can share some words with you. While I do, take in the beautiful backdrop of Rio Mesa and think of your wonderful memories over the past 4 years here. We're going to celebrate you today, and here's a little for you from me. Graduating seniors of the class of 2020, do you know who you are? For starters, you are my first class. We came in together in 2016. I will always remember you as that. But most importantly, you are and will be remembered by me as the overcomers and the most resilient class ever. I think of you all coming to Rio Mesa as freshmen, and shortly thereafter, the school walkouts following the 2016 election occurred. I think of the Thomas Fire and your sophomore year being interrupted like no school year before. I recall you being fed up with gun violence in schools across the nation and even in our distant and local community, from Las Vegas to Thousand Oaks. And I think of a student of your class organizing a forum for students to speak out and honor those who lost lives in Parkland, Florida in 2018. Then came the Woolsey Fire and heat days. Just when I thought we would finally have an uninterrupted school year, well, here we are, crossing the stage in small groups versus your class as a whole in the stadium due to COVID-19. If nothing else, we learned that we don't always control the circumstances, but we can and do control how we respond. We, Spartans, have and will continue to respond well because you, class of 2020, are spectacularly strong, and you continue to show why the future of our country is in good hands. You have shown the ability to roll with the punches and keep on fighting. You, my Spartans of the class of 2020, are the most prepared class for the real world. You're not just the most prepared to survive the real world, you're the most ready to thrive in the real world, the most ready to impact change on the real world, because you know how to sidestep would-be tacklers, you know how to hurdle challenging obstacles, you know how to soar like eagles high above those who choose to be seagulls, and you know how to successfully finish races no matter the circumstances. When you attend your own child's graduation someday, what a great story this will be. But it will only be one small story from your whole long life. Ahead of you are jobs, marriages, families. You'll move places and be moved by moments. And I trust you will make the world a better place wherever you find yourself. So in closing, Spartans, don't let the times define you. It's okay to be sad and grieve the loss of some of the experiences we thought we would have, like prom, grad night, and yes, even graduation. But after grieving for a time, think about the good memories and experiences you do have for your time here at Rio Mesa, and think about how much more meaningful they will be since you all went through this together. Move back to that strength and resilience that's within you all. The rest of your life lies ahead. What amazing things will you do? Spartans elevate. Together we rise. We is greater than me. Go Spartans.
We'd like to remind families to please take your turn to come up to the flagpole. Just send one family member to take pictures of your student at the flagpole when it's their turn. Thank you. Jocelyn Martinez. That's your. Adolfo Guzman Jr. Estrella Daphne Hernandez. Deshaun Jones. Samuel Hoyt. Victoria Nungaray. Saraí Torres. Cassandra Marbella Franco. Gabriela Garnica. Anthony Mercado. Julián Telles. Ana Luisa Núñez. Bárbara Pérez. Gabriela Mina Ortiz. Manuel Kareem Medina Navarrete.
Thank you everyone so much again for being here. We're going to have one more photo op of our grads. We're going to bring them out here to the center lawn where we're going to give them opportunity to move their tassel from one side to the other and hopefully take opportunity to throw up their cap. So you have one more photo op of the grads. After that, they'll be able to come out and take photos with you once again at the white backdrops. Before we do that, I want to make sure that we take a moment to appreciate and thank the people that made this all possible. I'm not sure if you realize it, but no other school in Ventura County has this opportunity for their students to graduate. So the two people that made this happen, they made this possible, is our assistant principal, Mr. Gary Peterson, and our ASB director, Ms. Lorena Weezar. So please do give them a huge thank you for dedicating 4 days, full days. We're on graduation number 13 of probably 30. Thanks to these two individuals and all their hard work making this possible for you to celebrate this time with your kids. We also want to thank a very special person here in the center, Miss Irene C. Without her, we wouldn't have been able to do what she's doing, which is broadcasting this live. So if you have relatives or family, friends that could not be here today, if they're not watching it live now, they can get the link and see it later on her Twitter link, which is RMHS Video and Film. I'll also try to put those links on my social media as well. We also want to thank our site IT guy, Mr. Gabe Roman, for all his hard work dedicating this time to make sure this all went smoothly and so we can enjoy this wonderful time. Thank you so much, Gabe Roman. Lastly, if you look around, you'll see many Rio Mesa teachers and counselors have given up time to be here to make this event even more special, including our very own deputy, Ricardo Turbiartes. Thank you so much for donating time to make this a safe, wonderful event. So we'll be bringing the graduates out shortly. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Ooh, something's going on. It just started on Channel 15, The Pulse, going on right now. Let me find it. Started at 9 p.m. East. Billy Joe Armstrong of Green Day, he is hanging out on The Pulse. He is chatting. He is chatting about his No Fun Mondays cover series and how he is dealing with life right now during this pandemic, which is still going on.